Okay, back to the Smith & Wesson 9 Plus Shield magazine dilemma, and apologize for my hand shaking here. This was just, I'm not even home, haven't been home in a week. Spent Christmas away from home. Everybody there was sick. Long story short, just doing a real quick one off here. Another update on these Smith & Wesson magazines. So basically, where we're at on the 9 Plus Shield mags, we kind of changed the video sequence around. I have a video on full disassembly, which again we cannot show on YouTube. That has to be viewed at the Rumble channel, but it's a full disassembly, going through all the problems: springs, followers, magazine bodies, which is where a lot of our problem is coming from with the magazine bodies. And if you didn't see the other video, I have solved a complete problem on the 10 rounders. That gets into springs, and what Smith & Wesson says is a 13 or 15 round mag replacement spring, which is not what comes in. What they're sending from the factory as 13 rounds now. In a nutshell, you'll see all that in the other, but in a nutshell, I took the springs out of the 13 rounder, put in the 10 rounder. The 10 rounder that wouldn't load in the gun unless the slide was open, but wouldn't load in the gun with 10 rounds in it, will now easily load in the gun because I took the spring out of 13 rounder and put in the 10 rounder. We'll get into all that in the other video. Again, the Rumble channel video, I'll try to put the link in the description or put a link in the comment. And speaking of comments, the YouTube algorithm, my channel is not even searchable. The only people that even see any of my videos are the friends I send them directly to. On YouTube, apparently my channel is not searchable. Does not come up under search. My videos do not come up under search. You have to go directly to them, directly on the page or directly on the channel. So I guess I'm going to have to start doing the, like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment on every video, even if it's just a little short comment, just to try to get this past the algorithm. So I guess like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell. Never thought I'd have to say that. So anyway, what we've got here on the magazines now. I just ordered in, which I will go ahead and say, I did get the Patreon back up and running. I know a lot of people don't like Patreon anymore. Some people had a falling out. But these things don't pay for themselves. My channel, my YouTube channel, is completely non-monetized. I don't have enough subscribers on the Rumble channel yet, so no monetization there. And what I have in the magazines that we've been currently going through, I have 7 magazines. I have 3 10 round, 3 13 round, and a 15 round. I've been in contact with Smith on this. Smith is trying to help as best they can. They sent the springs out. That's going to be in the other video with the full disassemblies and the spring links and the spring types. And another reason why these magazines don't work and why the 10 rounds don't work with 10 rounds. So that's all explained and broken down there. But there's also the part about, even with the proper spring or even with a shortened spring, why the 13 rounders won't work. Because what I did is I took the base plates off the 13. I put the slimline 10 on the 13s, So you could see the followers in the front. And basically the magazine body is roughly about 1/8 of an inch too short. That's to get 13 rounds in it to be able to load it in the gun. Even if you shorten the follower, I do have this 13. It will load 13 with some extreme force. It will finally load the 13th round because I had to shorten the follower itself. But you still can't get it in the gun with the slide closed. If I shorten the follower anymore, the follower is simply not going to work. It's not going to be reliable. The follower is going to tilt, and we're going to have jam issues. So that is a problem with the 13s and the 15s, is in the magazine body length. In the 10s, it's bad springs. But we're getting into all that on it. So just wanted to throw this out there, and I was going to go ahead and put up the other video with the full disassemblies and all that, but I ordered in 7 new magazines to match the magazines I have, just to see if this is a problem. Smith guaranteed me that they have solved the problem on the magazines. So I went ahead and ordered an exact matches to the magazines that I already have. So that's another 3 10s, another 3 6s, and another 15. Well, as you know, these magazines are not cheap. Those 7 magazines cost more than what I paid for the gun, brand new in the box. Magazines came out to $542 after tax and shipping. Yeah, ridiculous. So another reason for the Patreon. Also the Patreon, that was originally set up to be able to fund the women's shooting classes, because I was giving the shooting classes for free. But not only do I do the free shooting classes, at one time, that's back when I was still in better health, but I was supplying up to 5,000 rounds per week for the free shooting classes. A lot of our students at the time, they were, we really didn't film a lot of the classes for the fact that most of the women in the classes were SA. I gotta remember I'm on YouTube for this one also, but SA survivor victims, victims of domestic assault. And so we didn't publish those videos because of the people, the ladies that were in the videos. And so, but the channel was providing funding for ammo availability. Again, as you all know, ammo's not cheap, so if you can imagine giving away 5,000 rounds a week, every week, starts to add up. So anything on the Patreon over, let's say, for, producing this video with the cost of these magazines, anything over what we spend on items to make the videos, all that money goes back into the women's shooting class fund. So I have started back up the free classes for the women. Provide the guns if they don't have one, provide the ammo if they don't have one, or if they do have one, I'll provide the ammo for their firearm. So we are back to doing the free shooting classes for the women on a weekly basis. So just throwing that out there for the Patreon, like it or hate it, that's where we're at on that. So anyway, what I'm doing on this is I'm going to do a full unboxing video. From my understanding, the mags are supposed to be here sometime first of the week, and it's going to be a full unboxing video. That way everybody can see I'm taking these magazines directly out of the box. They're non-touched, non-altered. We're going to take them straight out of the box and try to load them and see what happens. So have they fixed the problem on the 13s? Have they fixed the problem on the 15s? Well, the 10s load 10 without swapping springs. So that's what we're going to do first of the week. And then after I upload that video, then I will do the other full video. I'll get it uploaded with a full disassembly. What's wrong with the springs, what's wrong with the bodies, what's wrong with the followers, and everything completely broken down. Again, that will have to be on the Rumble channel only. So if you're not subscribed to the Rumble channel, love to get some more subscribers on that. I think I'm up to like 32 now. So again, but that's where we're at on that, and I will put the link to the Patreon in the comments. I will put the link to the Rumble channel in the comments. And again, for the YouTube side, if y'all wouldn't care, go ahead and do the like, subscribe, notification, and hopefully we can get that past the algorithm. So that's where we're at on these, and we'll go from there. Next video up after this is going to be inexpensive holsters. Are they good? Are they not? So actually I have a real good holster here that was very inexpensive, but I'm going to be doing a full rundown on it, and that is from Holster Hood. Again, it's not like Safariland, it's not a Bianchi, but I was impressed with the build quality. What I don't like is the bulkiness, but we'll get into all that in the holster video. But that's where we're at on that. So here's our other update on the Smith magazines, and today is Saturday morning, roughly about 4:30 in the morning. And so hopefully the magazines will be here Monday. If they're not, they'll be here Tuesday. And as soon as I get them in, we're going to do a direct unboxing video, try to load them. If they load, okay, they fixed the problem. If they don't load, they're going to get stripped down with the other 7 magazines. We'll fix all the problems at once. I've got a funny feeling that they're going to be just exactly like the mags I already have. But we shall see, and till then, have a good one.